Hello, good evening to all of you. Hi, hello. Okay, so it's just 6 o'clock, 6:03. So let's wait for one more minute, 1 or 2 minutes. Then we will continue. Okay, hi, hello, everyone. Acha, see, we'll start in just couple of minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. So in the meantime, you can just revise everything. Okay, good. So those who have solved yesterday's problem, it's good. Those who are not able to solve it, they should retry it. Okay. So yesterday I gave 2 homeworks. So take it as a challenge. I can tell you any day. Okay, but more enjoyment is in solving it on your own. Okay, so you should try struggling with those problems. So in the meantime, you just go through everything that we discussed yesterday, revise everything. In the beginning of this lecture, we will have basic applications of areas that we discussed in last two lectures. Then we will start new topic. Okay, something new. So in the beginning, for first 10 to 15 20 minutes, we will be having application of what we discussed in last two lectures. Okay, so let's wait for 2 more minutes. Let more people join. Then we will continue so that no one misses out anything. Okay, so thumbs up to all of you, those who have completed those two questions. Those who have not done so far, you should try doing it again and again. Okay, so I gave you hint for both questions also. Remember those hints, recall those hints, try to do. Okay, okay, so still the number okay, let's wait for 2 more minutes. Okay, then we'll continue. In the meantime, you can do one thing. In the mid of the lecture, you talk, ask something which is not related to what is going on at that time. So all the other queries you can ask right now. Okay, so many of you might be having many kinds of doubt regarding institute, this, that. So you can have those queries in the beginning. Okay, during the mid of lecture, that breaks the entire rhythm. So anyone having any kind of query or any kind of confusion or doubt, you can ask, sir, when will you start calculus? Okay, so this week I think calculus will start next week. Okay, so calculus is one branch of mathematics that is little bit usable in physics. So calculus will be taught to you next week. Okay, so this week next. Sir, do you come for first year? I don't know who comes for first year, but whosoever comes for you, you will enjoy the session with that teacher. Okay, so okay, sir, will the scholarship exam be hard? No. See, it is a scholarship examination, so definitely it's not going to be very easy for you, or it's not going to be cakewalk for you. So definitely you will be tested based on what you already know. So that's why. So yes, I can say that it won't be that hard, but it won't be very simple also. So for a scholarship examination, just come prepared. Okay, it's not like you are coming for a scholarship examination unprepared. Be prepared for it. Try to have as much preparation as you can do for the exam, and then come for it. Okay, so someone is asking regarding scholarship examination, someone is asking regarding when you will start calculus. So calculus will be in next week. Next sir is okay, I think it will be based on 9th and 10th science and mathematics and English. Okay, so I can't say that it will be strictly based on 10th mathematics or 10th science. So I think it will be based on both 9th and 10th. And whatever you study in 9th, I hope that all of you just remember all those basic things in 10th also. Okay, next NCERT only. See, whatever you have studied in 9th, 10th, very basics of it will be asked to you. Got my point? Is it enough for, yes, CBSC, ICSC, any people can easily write that examination. Okay, so examination won't be very tough, won't be very easy also. As it is a scholarship examination, definitely you are going to get benefited from that examination. So definitely you will be tested there. Okay. Sir, when will you start classes on textbook? So in online session, we won't start any chapter of physics. The first chapter being motion in a straight line, that we will start in physical class. So in online classes, we are not going to have those lectures, because for first 3 to 4 weeks, a lot of basic mathematics is required. Okay. Out of textbook, are any questions? See, nothing regarding what kind of question or which question. Question will be based on what you have studied in 9th and 10th standard. That's it. Okay. Don't try to ask what question, what kind of question. Let it be a mystery for everyone. Okay. So let it be a fair game for everyone. Sir, may I not give? No. For that purpose, Dragon Berserk, you are asking something. I don't know. I don't have answer to what you are asking. So for that purpose, you can consult institute. You can call them. Okay. Is scholarship exam easy? It's not going to be that easy. It's going to be of good, not very tough, but good level, because it is a scholarship examination. Okay. Okay. Units. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay, so we have I had enough query from your side. Now I will start. Okay, because number of student is also around, it is around 80, 90. So let's continue. Okay. No more queries now. Now just listen. Okay. Now see, in last 2 lectures we discussed area of basic shapes. Now a thought can come to your mind that why areas of these basic shapes are being taught to you. Today I am going to give answer to that. Okay. In entire physics, from beginning of 11th till the completion of 12th, there will be so many chapters where you are going to have usage of these areas. Okay. So I am just going to give you overview of overview that what kind of usage of area you are going to have in physics. Okay. So basically we are going to have a little bit of application of areas today. Okay. So now we are going to have applications of usage of area. Okay. Applications of usage of area that we are going to discuss. In this discussion, I will use few physical terms, but those physical terms are very straightforward, very simple. Everyone has already known them by name. Okay, you already know them by name. So now we are going to discuss applications of area in physics. Now where we are going to use these area, so I am going to tell you a couple of examples. Okay, now all of you must have heard a term velocity. Okay, whenever any object is moving, any car is moving, we assign some velocity to it. 2 meters per second, 10 meters per second. Homework question is a challenge. You should try to redo it. Okay. On Saturday, I will disclose the answer. I will tell everything. Okay. So take it as a challenge. Try to redo it. Okay. Now, this is velocity. Everyone must have known velocity. Must have heard of velocity. Whenever any object is moving, it is having some velocity, and velocity is displacement by time. Okay, displacement by time. Now we are going to use area in velocity and displacement. How? So there is some physical concept, there is some concept in physics that I am going to tell you. Listen carefully. Suppose there is a graph, and graph is between velocity v and time t. So there is any graph between velocity and time given to you. So suppose this graph is already given to you. Okay, In question, this graph will be given. So there is some graph between velocity and time given to you. Graph could be of any random shape. Graph could be of any random shape. Now, I am saying that from velocity time graph, we can calculate displacement. From velocity time graph, we can calculate what a displacement. What you need to do? There is some graph between velocity and time. Acha, many people are continuously typing. Don't type, just listen it for some time. It is going to be very useful in the next question. Okay, so there is some graph given between velocity and time. From velocity time graph, I can calculate displacement using area. Understand how? See, graph is given, so you do one thing. You find area between graph and time axis. This is your graph and this is your which axis? Time axis. You find this area by using the formulas of area that you already know. Okay, so we find this area between graph and time axis. If we find area between graph and time axis, this area gives us a displacement. This area gives us what? A displacement. So we can calculate displacement from velocity time graph by finding area between graph and time axis. Area between graph and time axis. Again, someone is continuously typing. Do not type. Listen it for some time. I will give you some question in 4 to 5 minutes. Answer that. Okay. So again, let me re-explain. There is something called as velocity. Velocity is displacement by time. I can calculate displacement from the graph between velocity and time. How to find displacement from velocity time graph? Whatever graph is given, from that graph, find the area between given graph and which axis? Time axis. So if you are able to find the area between given graph and time axis, then you can find what a displacement. Now, someone is saying how. So basically, I am not giving you logic of it. Okay, when we are going to discuss 1D motion, at that time the logic will be given. Here I am just telling you direct application, and thought can come to someone's mind how area is giving you displacement. So I am not giving you logic of it because we are just doing the basic mathematics portion. We are not getting into physics. Okay, logic of it is not being taught to you at this time. What is the logic? We will discuss later on. Just write it. Now we will have question. Difference between velocity and speed. Again, am I discussing physics now? What I said. We are just having application of what I taught in last 2 lectures. Speed is something which is a physical concept. Velocity is something which is physical concept. Okay. So I am not going into that physical aspect. Okay. So everyone write it. Then we are going to have a question based on it. Okay. So now this is done. Let's go for the question. Okay. Now let's start very basic question. Area between graph and time axis. It gives you what? A displacement. I will just keep this thing in mind and do the next question, and next to next question you will do for me. Okay. So let's go for it. Question is like this. This is velocity axis V. This is time axis T. Okay. Now there is a graph given to you. Okay. This time is 4 seconds. This time is 8 seconds. And value of this velocity is 10 meter per second. Okay. Question is find displacement from t equals 0 to t equals 8 seconds. Question is find, again, whatever you are writing, I am not even reading it. Okay, so what I said, listen carefully and concentrate on what we are discussing. Later on I will take all these queries. Okay, question is, find displacement from t equals 0 to t equals 8. Now let me start. Okay, see, velocity time graph is given to you. Okay, and I just taught you, you can find displacement by finding area between the graph and which axis? Time axis. Area between the graph and which axis? Time axis. So basically I have to find all this shaded area. Okay, and displacement is given by this area. Now, is this a familiar shape for everyone? Yes. What is the shape? Triangle. Okay. What is base length of this triangle? Base is from 0 to 8. So base length is what? 8. Okay. And what is height or altitude of this triangle? Altitude is this length, which is what? 10. So base length is 8, height, altitude is what? 10. Then I can write area as half base into height. Half base into height. So I can write displacement as area, which is half base into height. Half base length is what? 8. Height is what? 10. 8 into 10, 80. 80 divided by 2 becomes what? 40. So displacement is 40. And as I have taken velocity in meter per second and time in second, then if I apply basic concept of units, I will get unit of displacement as what? Meter. So what we learned from this question, that if a velocity time graph is given, I can find displacement from velocity time graph by finding area between graph and which axis? Time axis. We can find a displacement by finding area between graph and time axis. Now, in last 2 lectures, I have taught you area of so many shapes. Okay, so next question, let me first give you a simple question to everyone, then I will go for a better question here. Okay, so next time, can you explain it again? Okay, I can explain again what I taught. How to find displacement from velocity time graph? Area between graph and time axis. So you have to find area between given graph and time axis. This is your graph and this is your time axis. So between graph and between time axis, which shape is being formed? Triangle. So I have to find displacement by finding area of triangle, which is half base into height. Base length is what? 8. Okay, base length is 0 to 8, 8. Height is what? From here up to here, this length is what? 10. I substituted and got the answer. Okay, so now this is known to you. Next question I am giving you just to boost your confidence. Simple. Next to next will be a little bit challenging. Okay, little bit, not challenge, not difficult, little bit. You have to recall the formulas that I earlier taught you. Okay, so let me give you next basic question. Question is again, velocity time graph is like this. Okay, 5 second, 7 second, and this is what? 20 meter per second. Find displacement from t equals 0 to t equals 7 second. from t equals 0 to t equals 7 seconds. Okay, very simple. Again, for displacement, I need area, and for area, what is formula? Half base into height. So displacement is half. What is base length? 7. Base length is 7. 0 to 7. What is height here? 20. What is height here? 20. So I will write half. Base length is what? 7. Height is what? 20. 20 into 7, 140. And 140 by 2, 70 meter. 70 meter. Now, I am going to give you one more question. Okay. In that question, you have to recall one formula from previous lecture. Last lecture, I told one formula in the very end. So let's see how many of you are able to answer it. Okay. So copy it fast. We are going to discuss one. I'm going to give you one question. First you try, then I will give you the solution also. Try and see. Continuously don't try it. You won't learn anything. So when I'm speaking, listen to what I say. When I stopped speaking, when I'm writing some question, or when I'm communicating with you, then express whatever whatever queries you have. Okay. So I'm giving you one more question. Simple. Question is velocity, time. Okay. Graph is like this. This is 2 seconds. This is 8 seconds. This is 10 seconds. This is 0 second. And this velocity is 10 meter per second. Okay. Question is, find displacement from t equals 0 to t equals 10 seconds. Okay. Now I am giving you 2 minutes. You solve it in 2 minutes. When you are done, tell me your answer. I will check whether it is correct or not. Okay. Okay. Few people are giving correct, few people are giving wrong answer. I won't tell what is correct, what is incorrect. Okay. Many people are now giving correct answer. Okay. Acha. Hint I am giving you. Just see this shape carefully. Just see this shape carefully. Okay. Shape is what? Try to recall which shape is being given. Trapezium. Which shape is given? Trapezium. Yesterday I told you formula of trapezium. See the notes. See the notes for see the formula of trapezium. Okay. Many people have given correct answer. Okay. Now let me start. Question is very simple. I need displacement. For displacement, I need area between graph and time axis. This is our graph and this is time axis. This shape is what? Trapezium. This shape is what? Trapezium. So basically, displacement is area of trapezium. Okay. Now let me write formula of area of trapezium. Half sum of parallel sides a plus b into distance between parallel sides. So first of all, let me write both parallel sides length. This side is parallel to this side. This side is from 0 to 10. This lower side is from 0 to 10. So A is equal to what? 10. Upper side, which is parallel to lower side, it is from which time? 2 to what? 8. So upper parallel side is from 2 to 8. So if lower upper parallel side is from 2 to 8, what is length of this side? 8 minus 2. That is what? 6. So basically this is equal to what? 6. So B equals what? 6. H is a distance between parallel side. This is a distance between parallel side, and this distance is equal to what? 10. So H is also what? 10. Now let me write a displacement. Displacement is area of trapezium half sum of parallel sides. 10 plus 6 into distance between parallel side what? 10. So 10 plus 6 is what? 16. 16 into 10 is 160. 2 is in denominator. 160 by 2. Answer is 80 meter. Okay. Many of you gave correct answer. Okay. Anyone having confusion in this? The only confusion could be length of upper parallel line. So again, let me tell you, lower parallel line is from 0 to 10. 0 to 10. So what is length of lower line? 10. Upper line is from here to here. Here to here means what? 2 to 8. 2 to 8 means what? 6. Okay. So after that we wrote formula. Okay. Now in this concept velocity time graph, I am going to ask conceptual question. Now do not type anything. See the next question and answer carefully. Let's see who is giving correct answer. It is based on the first concept that regarding velocity time graph that I gave you. Okay. Anyone having confusion? Should I continue? Should I continue? Acha, from here, we are finding area of trapezium. What is formula of area of trapezium? Half sum of parallel side into distance between them. Lower parallel side 10, upper parallel side is from 2 to 8, 6, and distance is what? 10. Now see this question. Very interesting. Answer carefully. Here velocity v, here time t. Okay. This is the graph. This is the graph. Okay. Now let me use colors. This is yellow. Let me use one more color. Let me use white. White. Okay. Question is, which shaded area gives displacement? Question is, which shaded area gives displacement color wise? First option is yellow. Second option is white. So out of these two options, only one is correct. Question is, which, again, you started answering all of a sudden. Think for 1 minute. Think for what I taught. Which shaded area gives you displacement? Question is yellow or white. This checks your focus. Many of you are continuously typing without listening to what I say. Okay. So this is Chaudhary. See, this is where you are lacking in focus. Okay. You are continuously typing, not carefully listening to what someone is saying. Not any. No, one of them is answer. One of them is answer. Okay. No, someone is saying both. Both is wrong. Dragon base rake. You are also continuously typing, not listening carefully. Again, you gave wrong answer. Answer is white. White is correct answer, yellow is wrong. Let me tell you how. Everyone see what I have written. Area between graph and which axis? Time axis. Area between graph and which axis? Time axis. Did I ever say that time axis will always be on X? No, it could be anywhere. Area between graph and time axis, it gives you displacement. Now everyone see this question. Here I have taken velocity, but here I have taken time. Okay, as I have taken time there, so I should take area between graph and which axis? Time axis. So which shaded region gives you displacement, yellow or white? Answer is white. Okay, so this area equals what? Displacement. Okay, so now I hope everyone understood. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, is it clear up to here? Now just asking you, the purpose of these questions were to just give you a overview where these areas are going to used in physics. Now my question is, should I discuss few more application in physics or should I go to next topic? You won't learn anything from them. So question is, should I discuss a couple of more application or should I? But you won't learn anything. Again, you will find area. Physics, you won't learn anything. So I feel that we should stop here and go to next topic. Okay. So physics, no physics there. Only area you have to find. Physical thing I have to tell you. Even if you know it, you will forget it after some time. So leave it for now. Okay. Knowledge. Okay. Leave it. Now let's continue. Now we are going to discuss surface area and volumes. Okay, surface area and volumes. Okay, again we are going to discuss those basic shapes which are going to be useful for us. Okay, so I am going to discuss those basic shapes which are going to be useful for us. So let's start. See, okay, so this shape we are going to discuss first. Okay, this is cube. Okay, now let's say side length of cube is L. Every side length is what? L. This is also L. This is also what? L. You can call it length, breadth, height. All of them are what? Equal. So L, L, L. Okay. So such 3D shape is called as what? A cube. Now coming to the formula of cube. Okay. So formulas related to cube. So first formula is volume. Volume in general, it is denoted by capital V. For volume, you multiply all length together. L into L into L. L into L into L becomes L cube. So formula of volume is what? L cube. Now remember, units of volume are either centimeter cube or meter cube based on we are taking length in which unit. If I take length in centimeter, then centimeter cube. If I take length in meter, then what? Meter cube. Okay. So this is formula of what? Volume of a cube. Now let's come to one more thing. There is something called as surface area. Surface area. Now, what is meant by surface area? Let's try to understand. There is a cube. Cube has 6 surfaces. Let me show you 6 surfaces. Top, bottom, left, right, front, back. So how many surfaces are there? 6. If I find area of all surface and add, this is called as surface area. What it is called? Surface area. Now see, every surface of cube is a square. See, front surface of cube is what? Square. What is formula of area of square? L square. What is formula of area of square? L square. How many surfaces are there? 6 or 6 faces. Front, back, left, right, top, bottom. You can count in your room also. You are inside room, floor, ceiling, floor, left wall, right wall, wall in front of you, wall in back side of you. But you are present inside a cuboid room most of the time. I am discussing about what? Cube. So every face of a cube is what? Square. What is area of square? L square. How many such squares we have? 6. So L square, L square, L square, L square added 6 times. So formula of surface area is equal to what? L square. Okay. Sorry, 6L square. There are 6 faces. 6 into L square. So formula of surface area of cube is 6L square. Again, unit of surface area is centimeter square or meter square. Based on we are taking unit. What is the volume of what? I can't see the shape. Volume of that shape. That is pyramid. Okay. Someone is sending some shape which looks like pyramid. Someone is asking what is the volume of pyramid. Okay. I don't know what is volume of pyramid. Volume of pyramid is not required. Okay. I concentrate on what we are discussing right now. Okay. Just wait. I will give you a few more questions. Then okay. Done up to here. Now, okay. Everyone do this question. Next question. This completed. Question is like this. There is a cube of side length L equals 10 centimeter. There is a cube of side length L equals 10 centimeter. Question is find first case volume of cube, second case surface area of cube. So you have to do these 2 questions. Do. Formula is simple. Volume is given by L cube. Surface area is given by 6L square. Everyone do. Array, that is not any shape. That is a diamond looking shape. Diamond, you are taking me off the track. Okay. I won't entertain that. Okay. Coming to volume and surface area. Let's do the question. First question is volume. Okay. So formula of volume is L cube. L is what? 10. So 10 cube. 10 cube means 100. 10 into 10 into 10. 10 into 10, 100 into 10 becomes what? 1000. So 10 cube is 1000. Okay. So 1000 length is in centimeter. So it will be centimeter cube. Centimeter cube. Okay. Next question is surface area. Surface area is 6L square. 6L square. 6. What is side length given? 10. 10 square. 10 square is 100 into 6 becomes what? 600. Unit of surface area is centimeter square. Unit of surface area is centimeter square. Now, one question I am giving you. Try to do. Easy but worth doing question. Okay. Very easy but worth doing question. Try to do. Okay. So let me write the question. Copy it fast. So question is, a cube of side length L is broken into 8 identical cubes. A cube of side length L is broken into 8 identical means all alike, okay, are broken into 8 identical cubes. Question is, find side length of smaller resulting cubes. Find side length of smaller resulting cubes. Everyone first do this question. First you give it a try, then I will discuss. Okay. Find side length of smaller resulting cube. Acha, surface area, literal, don't put all those things, okay? Everyone try to do question. Someone is saying L by 8. L by 8 is wrong. L by 8 is wrong. Okay, let's do. Okay, let's see. Question is like this. There is a big cube. Its side length is what? L. Okay. It is broken into 8 identical small cubes. Broken into 8 identical small cubes. So there are small cubes. Okay. How many small cubes we have? 8. So I cannot draw 8 small cubes. So I'm just multiplying it with what? 8. Okay. So 8 small cubes are being made from a bigger cube. Okay. Now side length of bigger cube is what? 8. Let's say side length of a smaller cube is what? X. Acha, see, if I combine all these 8 small cubes, will I again get bigger cube or not? If I combine all these smaller 8 cubes, will I get a bigger cube? Yes. Okay. So if I combine all these smaller 8 cubes, I will get a bigger cube. It means volume of 8 small cube is equal to volume of bigger cube. Okay. So I will write volume of 8 small cube is equal to volume of big cube. Why? If I combine them again, I will get it. Why? Because I am getting it by breaking it. Now, what is formula of volume of a cube? L cube. What is side length of a small cube? X. But how many such cubes we have? 8. So what is total volume of 8 small cubes? 8 into volume of 1 cube. That is what? X cube. That is equal to volume of big cube. What is volume of big cube? L cube, because its side length is what? L cube. Now, after that, I am just taking cube root on both sides. Now I am taking cube root on both sides. So when I take cube root on both sides, so let's take cube root means power 1 by 3. So 8x cube raised to power 1 by 3 equals what? L cube raised to power 1 by 3. Now calculation is simple. What is 2 cube? If you take 2 cube, you will get what? 8. Okay. So what will be cube root of 8? 2. 2 cube is 8. So 8 raised to power 1 by 3 will be what? 2. So cube root of 8 is what? 2. Cube root of x cube will be what? X. 3 got cancelled. Equals cube root of L cube will be what? L. So from here x comes out to be equal to L by 2. So side length of a smaller cube will be what? L by 2. Write it fast. Done. Array side length is broken. Array not broken. Rubik's cube you have seen or not? Don't you feel Rubik's bigger cube is made up of smaller identical cubes? You have seen Rubik's cube. Is it made up of smaller identical cubes or not? Same things. Acha, how you got 2? Arey bhai, 2 cube equals 8. So what is cube root of 8? 2. So here I am distributing power na. So we are taking 8 raised to power 1 by 3. It becomes what? 2. And x cube raised to power 1 by 3 becomes what? X. So 2x equals what? L cube raised to power 1 by 3 becomes what? L. So x becomes what? L by 2. Okay. Is it clear now? 8 cubes are made from big cube. So if I combine 8 cube, again I will get what? Big cube. It means volume of 8 cubes added combined is equal to volume of what? Bigger cube. So what I got? Volume of 8 small cubes equals volume of big cube. So 8 times volume of 1 small cube, this is 3, equals what? L cube. After that calculation only. Okay. Now, if you caught the pattern, array broken. Acha, see one thing. Is it not broken means cut bhai? Why are you getting into those details? Broken. I am cutting by knife. Can't I call it broken? Okay, I won't entertain such useless queries. Okay. There is a cube. I am cutting it into 8 equal parts. Can't I call it broken? Broken simply means dividing any big chunk into smaller. Okay. Improve your English. Cutting is breaking anything. Okay. Cutting a cake means breaking cake into what? Smaller chunks. Now, if you got this pattern, everyone do next question similar to this. Okay. If you got idea from this question, try doing next question. Question is, a big cube of, now I won't use word broken, I will use divided. Okay. A big cube of side length L is divided also means broken, divided into 125 identical cubes, into 125 identical cubes. Find side length of smaller cubes. Find side length of smaller cubes. Taking insight from previous question, do. Good. Many people have already got the pattern. They just gave the answer in no time. Okay. Good. Great. See, those people are basically listening to lecture, not randomly typing all the time. Okay. So instead of typing, you should give answer. Yes. Almost all the answer, not almost, every answer so far is correct. Good. Okay. Now, just asking, should I discuss it or leave it? I think I should leave it because almost everyone has given correct answer. So I think I should leave it, na? Okay, I leave it. You take help from those who are not able to do the previous one, or take no. I did the previous one. Take inside or take help from previous one and do the question. Okay. Now I am continuing. Okay. Let's continue to the next topic. Clear? Now, next I am going to discuss sphere. Sphere. Okay. There is a sphere, round shape object having radius r. So again, first talking about its volume. Volume denoted by V. Volume of sphere is given by 4/3 pi r cube. 4/3 into pi r cube. This is formula of volume of sphere. Again, if you take radius in centimeter, volume will be in centimeter. If you take radius in meter, volume will be in meter. So possible units are centimeter cube and meter cube. Okay. Next, coming to surface area. Surface area. You are having a ball. The area of the ball that you can touch, that you can feel, or the area of the ball on which canvas is there, that area overall is called as surface area. Okay. So surface area A for a sphere is given by 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square. Acha, everyone see one thing. I can write a relationship between surface area and volume. I can write a relationship between surface area and volume. Understand what relation? First of all, let me write the unit of surface area, centimeter square or meter squared. Simple. See what relation I can write here. Volume is 4/3 pi. R cube is there. I am writing R cube as R square into R. R cube is R into R into R. I am writing R cube as R squared into R. Now, just tell me one thing. What is this encircled quantity? What is this encircled quantity? 4 pi R squared. What is this encircled quantity? 4 pi r squared. What is that? Area. This is surface area, na? 4 pi r squared is what? Surface area. So I can write what? A there. Someone is saying twice circumference. Na bhai. Circumference is for circle. It is not defined for what? Sphere. That is what? Surface area. That is what? Surface area. So what is volume in terms of surface area? A into R divided by 3. A into R divided by 3. Understood? So just tell me one thing. Here is volume, here is area, here is radius. If I give you any two quantity and ask the third one, can you answer it? If I give you any two quantity and ask the third one, can you answer it? Yes. If I give you volume, area, you can find radius. Okay. Write a question. What is difference between circle and sphere? Circle is a 2D shape. Sphere is a 3D shape. For sphere, volume is defined as well as surface area is defined. For circle, we define only area. Okay. Done. Now, using this concept, do one question. Question is surface area of a sphere is 20 centimeter square and its radius r is 6 centimeter. No. Okay, see one thing. Volume equals A into R divided by what? 3. See, if I write area as 20 centimeters square, okay, I cannot randomly write R. Why I cannot randomly write R? Try to understand. Surface area has fixed formula, na? 4 pi r squared. Okay. So as I have given you fixed value of surface area, r is what? Fixed. So we cannot randomly write. Okay. So let's leave this question. Means let's not get into that question. But you should be knowing it. Relationship between volume, surface area and what? Radius. Okay. So volume equals surface area into r divided by what? 3. Now, one question I am giving as homework, which is based on what I taught today. Question is simple. A big sphere, a big solid sphere of radius r is splitted. Splitted again means broken, divided into 1000 small identical sphere. Question is, find the radius of a smaller sphere. Find the radius of smaller sphere. This is a homework question, okay? But many of you are very smart. So even without solving it, if you have got the pattern, you can answer. Let me give you a hint. What is formula of volume of a cube? Formula of volume of cube is what? L square, L cube, okay? Similarly, formula of volume of sphere, formula of volume of sphere, you can see 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi is constant. 4 by 3 pi is what? Constant. It means volume again depends upon radius cube. Just like volume of cube depends upon side cube. So approach will be same or different. See, volume of cube is dependent on length cube. Volume of solid sphere is dependent on what? R cube. So mathematical part will be what? Identical. So many of you have guessed right. Answer. I am writing the answer for this question. Answer for this question is what? R by 10. Means if I take a small r as radius of smaller one, answer is r by 10. You have to solve. Okay. So that is all for today. Again, my sincere request is, during when I am delivering something, do not randomly type a lot of things, because it is not possible for me to see, and stick to what we are discussing. Many people are taking it in very diverse field. Okay, so let's be restricted. What is required, whatever is useless, we won't discuss it during the lecture. Okay, so that is all for today. Just revise up to here. In next question, in next lecture, basic things related to previous two formulas I will discuss. Okay, basic thing related to previous two formulas I will discuss, and then we will discuss the new topic. Okay, so come with revision of all these things. We will proceed in the next lecture with the next topic, and a little few more questions related to these previous topics. Okay, that is all for today. Enjoy, have a great day.